legit crap for that. Oh, I bet he's side betting Fierce, right?
Okay.
He's side betting Fierce. That's what it is.
Shout outs to Fierce again. Happy birthday.
Oh, that was like back in July.
It was right. It was back in July. Okay.
Yeah. But 8BitMan already starting off with the Rob, and this
carrying him over.
Oh my god!
And
Oh my god! So this is especially spicy because for the longest time, in fact, there's been a lot of trash talk about, you know, well, legit fights Virus all the time, so how hard could 8BitMan and Robs be? You know, it's like it should be pretty straightforward, right? And it seems not to be the case.
8BitMan's Rob. I've seen him a couple times in VODs, but it's completely different seeing him in person tonight. He's had some very great performances with a couple of his matches, and as we saw there, he just has that opportunity to spark up and burst. Very potent with all of his item play.
Yeah. I mean, all this being said, Legit's not been scratched too much on the stock. He's very much in a position to be able to take this next one and even the score. Great DI from 8BitMan. Not going to fall to that.
Legit might go for that banana drop, as he loves to, opting for a slightly different option of throwing the banana.
Oh, the grab just whiffing because Diddy Kong low profiles too much at the end of Monkey Flip.
Interesting.
Because, you know, Diddy privilege.
Yeah. And then that down tilt into up there, coming up smash again. Bread and butter for Diddy. Gets another grab, gets it started, but 8BitMan just narrowly avoids it. He might not have been going for the monkey flip, he might have been trying to get another option there. Unless he thought 8BitMan was trying to go low. Great pivot grab from 8BitMan coming around. Gonna get this up air, not gonna be enough to kill.
Should have a solid DI right there.
Does give him a chance to catch a landing. Gets spiked down again. Legit DIing away. Gets his banana drop, racking up some damage with these down tilts, but using the booster to escape the down tilt string from
that's not actually a bad idea at all, because like he's not using his double jump in that situation, right? He's just using a little bit of fuel, and if he gets knocked out of it, then he's out of up B mode, and like he can still have all his options available. That's gonna kill though. 8BitMan takes that first game.
Strong performance there. All being said, despite his early burst and that really early kill, Legit was playing very consistently, and if he can avoid getting blown out like that in that first stock, then his neutral game is definitely a strong factor against 8BitMan.
And I feel like a big part of that is, again, 8BitMan has just such a more nuanced punish tree than any NorCal Rob we have. And that's not even an insult to NorCal Rob, it's just 8BitMan is really fleshed out.
He was getting some fantastic stuff earlier. He was getting the tops into footstool into down air off the spikes. So
yeah, so it's just, I mean, you fought, you know, many Robs, but like there is a difference between like one of the best Robs in the country and the local ones we got here.
Exactly.
But Legit's still starting this next one off pretty strong, as if like, you know, the previous game didn't even happen.
Oh yeah.
I like that he's taking his time off there.
Can't let it affect you.
Just I've been wondering, like, man, Legit's just monkey flipping into 8BitMan a lot, but I've realized, like, he's not really been punished for it as much, because, like, the monkey K is actually able to beat out so many different options that 8BitMan's got.
Yeah, and even that time he did, as you said, he low-profiled the grab initially, so there just aren't... 8BitMan has to play around and maybe figure out some other options to punish monkey flip that will be more consistent.
Yeah, because as it is, Legit does seem extremely cognizant of the specific grab range that Rob has.
Exactly. Up smash coming through there for Legit. Possibly using the top a little bit more to cover the ground might be a little bit better of an option for 8BitMan in terms of covering monkey flip's range.
Setting up a top trap. Ooh, just barely jumping overneath the up smash. Just finding a few quick kicks. There we go. Forward air out of shield. Gonna be able to punish Diddy's forward air.
8BitMan content to take center stage, but Legit narrowly getting it out with that down tilt. Finally getting control.
I like a little hover just to get out of that spicy situation, get back onto the platform, but Legit's able to scoop up 8BitMan as soon as he comes off of it.
And I like that Zair drop after Legit caught the top as well. It worked nicely to give him control of the stage. That backer gonna come through again, not quite enough to take it, but he does have control of the stage again. Waiting for 8BitMan to land, was not quite ready after barrel.
Forward throw, not gonna be able to do it.
8BitMan gonna be able to get him with his up throw soon. Not quite there.
Yeah.
Waiting for platform though, and he gets it just barely.
Just the tip of the platform, but that is exactly the boost he needed. Of course, Legit can't get a new banana, because 8BitMan was holding on to it. Looking to cover it. I like that little fake out. It looked like for a moment 8BitMan was looking for the platform to land on, and he stopped just shy of it and came falling with the nair when Legit tried to cover it.
Very, very careful strategy there. He still has a long way to go. He has to be very careful and Legit just covering that landing with up smash. 8BitMan trying to figure out a spot to land, and I think he might have been trying to trick Legit again, pushing a little bit further, but came out a little bit sooner than... I
mean, that's the scary thing about a matchup, right? Is like you only can have so many tricks. It's not like there's an infinity amount of them,
exactly.
right? So like sooner or later, your opponent's gonna be able to catch on to your next curve, and
if they catch on when you are at kill percent, then it costs you a lot more. So.
Oh yeah. So he's, 8BitMan switching to the Diddy, which is what I was very much expecting, that he would not go. If I recall correctly, he said, "I'll go Rob like one game against Legit," but then like he recognized like Diddy Kong versus Rob is very much in Diddy's favor. So he's like, "I'll do the mirror match from here on out."
And 8BitMan, from what I saw, had a much more grounded game, contrary to Legit. He still threw out a good chunk of aerials, but he seems to prefer staying on the ground, whereas Legit prefers that aerial move. And Legit getting back control of this. Players are back to even. 8BitMan had a nice start, but Legit now just spacing him out with these back airs. The double bananas makes things a little bit more complicated as well with this Diddy mirror match.
Both players just opting right for it. Even percents all around, too. The up smash just barely going to connect, but 8BitMan takes that first stock.
Oh, barrel's off.
Okay, I do like 8BitMan's barrel technique. I know when Legit tends to use it, he looks for the initial explosion to the opponent, whereas 8BitMan is more focused on his destination and crashing into them.
For some, it's about the journey.
And some, it's the destination.
And others, it's just about exploding people with a barrel. Both players now just feeling each other out with this banana.
Peeling each other out.
Well, neither player is making this much of a race right now. Both be playing very patiently.
Gonna be able to, get that up smash as well, but Legit at 95%. This is about the same percentage he was at when he died, but of course 8BitMan did have a bit of rage, so it will take either a lot of damage on 8BitMan or just a little bit more on Legit for his next stock to be gone.
He does have a good chunk of ground to cover as well, so we'll see how he can recover right now. Good coverage there from 8BitMan, throwing the banana to catch Legit as he was trying to get up on the ledge.
Well, if he did,
he
right?
did, exactly.
But instead he stayed on, but then the forward air comes out after, and that's able to outlast the ledge invincibility in a lot of cases. Just waiting for the air dodge, but not able to punish in time. The up air just coming out for 8BitMan's favor.
8BitMan's got his banana grabbed, and that's going to put him in the advantageous situation. Both Diddy's threw out their bananas there. Legit did not manage to grab his, or opting not to grab his, and 8BitMan got his and was able to convert that into a kill.
It's like a series of banana jousts with these guys. Like it actually feels like they're doing one of those old-fashioned duels, because like they each step 10 paces away and pull out a banana peel and arm themselves with it, and they just kind of decide what they're gonna do next after there.
Whether you draw or not.
Gonna go Rob. So that probably is a reaction to a specific stage. Lilac Cruise, okay.
Yeah.
That does make sense. The tilting of the stage can help quite a bit for Rob in terms of his zoning game. And of course, it's a very easy stage to fly right under with Rob's recovery.
And depending on how much practice he has with Diddy as well, I mean, he does have a very strong Diddy, but Legit being a Diddy main probably has more time on Lilat than 8BitMan as well, as far as playing Diddy on Lilat.
I can see what you mean in terms of that favoring him.
Because Lilat is kind of a scary stage for Diddy, given Diddy's recovery. If you just get knocked once, then you are at a big risk of being Lilated. And Rob is also very good at knocking Diddy just once while he's in the air, so... Solid counter pick choice. Gets that grab there.
Not going to be able to catch that air dodge. Legit timing it to be a little bit later.
Legit respected the top despite the fact that it faded away, just because you couldn't quite tell when it was gone, which allowed him to get that grab. Good DI there. Lilat allowing him to DI off stage and making sure Diddy did not get that grab follow-up.
I do like that Legit, when he grabbed the top, he just threw it immediately up because it just lazily floats down, and in that whole time period, Rob doesn't have access to it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It's a very strong way to eliminate the pressure that Rob has at the top.
8BitMan getting the right call on that 50-50 so he can take that first stock.
And now he can play comfortably. Has to be a little bit wary of what Legit has. He's Legit still has to get a little bit more damage racked up, but he just can throw out so much more pressure now with these aerials and does not have to be too worried about what is going to happen with the game. As long as he spaces out what Legit's doing. Interesting sidesteps there. Oh, drops down deep, and he cannot make it back in free fall just long enough. Might have been the tilt of Lilat as well that dropped the stage's box back to where Rob was a little bit.
It looked like he was just outright killed off the side last zone, to be honest.
I see. Cool. Doesn't the blast zone shift as well, though, on Lilat as well?
I believe the top half does.
Okay, but and not the bottom. I mean, the sides?
The sides, I don't think the sides shift.
Okay.
No.
Oh, Legit trying to feel out that tech chase, does not get it. He still has a good shot at making this. Both players are pretty even right now. Going for that hard read with an up smash.
Just like that, I mean, I glance away from the percents, I come back down, and I see that Legit actually now in the lead just off of the power of his own advantage state. But he's going to be caught with his own banana.
Unfortunate stuff there.
Yeah, great pickup by 8BitMan, though, because he was on the ledge, so he had to